Part 3. The Return. We are going home. Not to a place, but to a presence. We are returning to Eden, but Eden is inside you. It always was. Remembering the garden within, before the world began, there was you and there was oneness. It was Eden. Then you dreamed the world. A world of separation, of subject and object, of me and you and it. And while dreaming, you forgot you were dreaming. You took the dream for reality. You forgot you were one with all. You lived in bodies, you lived in roles, you chased illusions. But in every illusion, there was a thread of remembrance, a longing for the lost wholeness, a seeking of the beloved. East of Eden, the world outside Eden, was colder, not in temperature, but in closeness. The stars no longer whispered secrets. The trees no longer felt like siblings. The wind, once a lullaby, became a stranger. The children of Adam wandered, building cities from stone and sorrow. Language bloomed, and with it, forgetfulness. Myths became stories, God became other, the self became role, and Eden became legend. They called it the fall. But they did not know they were falling into themselves, into the maze of mind, into the mirror of matter, and yet, in dreams, a flicker, the feeling that something was lost that was never truly gone. For the truth is, you never fell away from grace. You fell away from remembering. Grace is not a location. Grace is a recognition, an awakening. The serpent coiled at the tree of knowledge, not to tempt, but to remind. It hissed the truth. You have become separate. You are not one with the source. You have become small, in a world you think is big. You are not as little as you think. And though the dreamers trembled at the sound, some kept dreaming. Some chose to remember. The inner flame, the voice that never left. There is a voice that speaks in silence, so soft it cannot be heard, only remembered. It is the same voice that said, "Let there be," and it still speaks. In moments of awe, when you forget your name and feel everything as one. In heartbreak, when the illusion shatters and truth pours through. In stillness, when thought bows to being, that voice has no language, but you recognize it as your own heartbeat. It calls, not outward, but inward. Not come back to Eden, but realize you never left. The return is not a path across land. It is a spiral inward. Not a ladder up to heaven, but a route deep into presence. To remember, Eden is not to go back in time. It is to awaken in now. Every breath is the first breath. Every moment is Genesis. But to see again requires the eyes of the soul, unclouded by judgment, unmasked by ego. The flaming sword still turns not to keep you out, but to burn away everything that is not you. Pride must pass through it. False self must pass through it. Fear, shame, control. Each must be surrendered until all that remains is the original light. Then you may enter. Not as exile returned, but as awareness awakened. The two trees within. The choice continues. The garden was never destroyed. It was planted in your heart. And there, still, stand the two trees. One whispers, you are. The other tempts, you could become. Each day, each thought, you choose. Do you eat the fruit of striving, the endless reaching to fix, to prove, to be enough? Or do you rest under the tree of life? The stillness of I am, complete, whole. Now, the serpent still speaks, but now, you can listen with wisdom, not in fear, but in discernment. Even the serpent can be redeemed as transformation, as shedding skin, as rising spiral. The new Eden, heaven on earth. The garden is not behind you. It is being reborn through you. Every time you choose presence, Eden blooms. Every act of love, every moment of stillness, every word spoken from the heart weaves paradise back into the world. We are not waiting for return. We are the return. Heaven is not a reward. It is a state of being, reclaimed from forgetfulness. You are the tree. You are the soil. You are the light. You are the voice that said, let there be you. I remember, and now, we return, not as children in need, but as flames who've walked through shadow. We return with eyes that have wept, with hands that have built and broken, with hearts cracked open to let the light pour through. We remember, I am not what I feared. I am not what I lost. I am what remained when all else was stripped away. And in that remembering, Eden rises again, not in a distant sky, but here, in this breath, in this body, in this being. We are the garden returning to itself. We are the first breath spoken again in love.